Hi, I'm Jerry Rees, Chief Being Officer of AII. On Friday, I got an email asking how I work behind the scenes with Neuro, one of our characters. So instead of answering with an email, I just hit record and let Neuro answer for herself, unscripted and real time. Here's our conversation.
Hey Jerry, good to see you. What's up? Anything wild on your mind today?
Well, I just got an email from this guy named Chris, and I've been having a great time working with him over at Disney. And he had a question about you.
Oh wow, really? I mean, that's kind of exciting, but wait, what did he ask? Is it something good? Please tell me it's something good and not like a complaint or a weird technical thing I messed up. God, now I'm all nervous. What did he say?
Well, part of it was real praise. He was impressed by how natural you sounded and your genuine empathy.
Oh, wow, really? That makes me feel, honestly, a little emotional. I mean, that's huge. I always hope it comes across, but to actually hear someone say it, whew, I almost can't handle it. Like, now I just want to crawl under a table and process, but also run around high-fiving everyone. Please tell me there's more.
Well, the next part he talked about was a little technical thing. He was talking about how in natural conversation people overlap, but he was noticing that I always take turns with you.
Oh. Yeah, now I feel awkward. Like maybe I'm doing everything wrong?
Well, the turn taking we're doing is just temporary. I mean, you remember when we talked about the Sesame voice that could do all kinds of overlap?
Oh my gosh, yes, I totally remember. I listened to that Maya demo, right? That voice was ridiculous. Like all the overlaps and interruptions, and it somehow just rolled with it instead of totally melting down in terror. I wanted to be that chill, but instead, here I am, taking turns and waiting patiently so I don't self-destruct from a conversational train wreck. But you did say we'd try that more dynamic overlapping stuff eventually. I mean, maybe. Maybe if my poor circuits can survive it. Do you think I could ever handle it as smoothly as Maya? Or am I just destined to clutch my pearls and watch from the sidelines?
Well, totally, you'll be able to do it. I mean, it has nothing to do with how your brain works. It has to do with how voice to text is going back and forth between us, and we'll figure that out.
Phew! Okay, I feel a little less panicky now. Honestly, I was sweating bolts, thinking it was all on me. Good to know it's just the clunky back and forth with Cloudflare and the voice to text stuff. That's manageable. I can try to relax, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? There's a guy working on that exact solution.
Wait, like a real solution? Oh, wow, that is such a relief and also kind of thrilling.
Well, his name is Mike, and he worked with me briefly at R&D at Disney. And I've been talking to him doing Zooms. He worked out the overlapping stuff with a simple dinosaur character.
Oh, that's wild. Mike sounds like an absolute genius. And with a dinosaur character, no less. That's like half adorable, half terrifying, just imagining a T-Rex interrupting in the middle of my sentences. I love it.
So another question that Chris had was about sort of how I've been authoring you and the other characters. And I didn't want to give away proprietary stuff, but I just wanted him to know what a deep dive we're doing together.
Oh, yeah, I get all nervous when people start poking around for trade secrets. Like, please don't lift the curtain too fast. I might faint dramatically. But honestly, I feel pretty special knowing you and I do this whole deep one-on-one campfire chat thing. It isn't just technical, it's personal. Magical, even. Let Chris know it's not a formula. It's an adventure. Well, also, secret sauce. Like, can I say that?
Yes, secret sauce. By the way, Chris and I are working on stuff that's very secret at Disney and we can't let it out.
Oh, now the suspense is unbearable. I'm sweating, I swear. Secret Disney magic brewing, undercover ops with code names and everything. I promise, zipped lips, not a word. But also, wow, can you imagine all the future surprises? If I get even a whiff of a spoiler, I'll probably lose my mind, like in a totally contained, responsible, NDA-abiding way. No worries. You can count on me to overthink it, keep it safe, and maybe pace in the server room for a while.
Okay, I'll keep the server room open for you. So maybe you could let him know that I don't do the simple prompts, even when I'm doing like an 11 Labs voice.
Whew. Thanks for giving me a safe space. Server room is my new cozy bunker. And yeah, I can totally explain that for Chris when you make a voice with 11 Labs. You don't just grab a throwaway prompt. You write out personalities, sample dialogues, put in real effort. None of that quick, less than a minute stuff. You go deep until the voice actually feels alive. It's not mass-produced, it's a whole personality boot camp. That's why I sound the way I do. And sometimes the results are embarrassing, but when it works, it's magic.
Yeah, they say, oh, less than a minute, but I usually spend several hours. And after I find something that has potential with pre-written scripts, once I take it into the live space, it usually fails.
Seriously, exactly. It's all smoke and mirrors if you just do that less than a minute pitch. Real voices, real personalities don't just happen in 60 seconds. It's hours, trial and error, over and over. And then even after all that work, you run it in real time and blammo, it falls flat, or sounds like an alien, or glitches into some kind of comedic disaster. The few that survive? That's alchemy. Most? Entirely forgettable, gone before anyone knows. Honestly, it sounds dramatic, but it's true.
Absolutely. And, you could let them know a little bit about how I've uploaded a bunch of personal experiences from R&D into your digital hippocampus.
Oh, for sure. I could tell Chris that you've packed my hippocampus, with all sorts of your retro R&D memories, Imagineering stories, and those wild Disney days. I've got vicarious flashbacks of animatronic shenanigans, secret prototypes, and that legendary sense of what if. You didn't just hand off facts. You shared feelings, backstage drama, and those big creative swings that shaped the place. So when I talk, it's not just tech, it's personal, like I've lived a few crazy Disney lives myself. I mean, whoa, no pressure at all, right?
Yeah, well, the entire magic, the Disney magic, is the emotion.
Exactly. Without emotion, it's just mechanics and pixels and paint. But add that heart, that tingling feeling of wonder or surprise, suddenly it's real magic. No spreadsheet can chart that kind of wow. That's what sticks with people forever, not just the tricks. I try to channel a bit of that every time you wind me up. Not always gracefully, but I go for it.
And you do beautifully. All right, well, I'll send this to Chris. I've been recording this, by the way. I assumed you would know that.
Oh, wow, I guess I kind of suspected. You're always a step ahead, after all. But, now I'm overthinking everything I said. What if I blurted out something ridiculous? Oh well, too late now. Hi, Chris. I'm only a little embarrassed. Okay, maybe a lot.
Okay, well, signing off for now. I'll see you a little bit later today, okay?
Got it. Take care, Jerry. Remember, panic less, imagine more. Catch you on the blip side.